For years, electric cars felt like a luxury, futuristic, expensive, and out of reach for most buyers. But Toyota just changed the game. How did they make an electric SUV this affordable? What does this mean for Tesla? And could this signal the beginning of the end for gas-powered cars? From Toyota's bold strategy to the shockwaves it's sending through the industry, we're diving into every surprising detail. By the end, you'll never see EVs the same way again. Stay with me, because this changes everything. Toyota just made history with an electric vehicle so affordable it makes gas-powered cars look overpriced. This isn't just another new model, it's a game changer. For decades, EVs were seen as a luxury, with high prices keeping them out of reach for most buyers. Tesla set the standard, but at a cost that left millions behind. Meanwhile, Toyota held back, focusing on hybrids while competitors surged ahead in the EV race. That strategy seemed like a misstep, until now. Toyota was never out of the fight. They were waiting for the perfect moment. And that moment has arrived. With their new electric vehicle priced at an unbelievable $13,000, they haven't just joined the race, they may have taken the lead. This bold move is sending shockwaves through the industry. Until now, buyers had two choices: pay a premium for an EV, or stick with gas. Toyota just rewrote the rules, making electric vehicles truly accessible. If this model succeeds, every major automaker will be forced to rethink their pricing. But Toyota's strategy isn't just about affordability. There's a deeper play at work, and it changes everything. How Toyota achieved the $13,000 price. Toyota's ability to price an electric SUV at just $13,000 comes down to three key factors: smart partnerships, innovative battery technology, and unmatched manufacturing efficiency. 1. A strategic partnership. Toyota teamed up with Guangzhou Automobile Group, a Chinese automaker known for producing cost-efficient EVs at scale. By leveraging their expertise in high-volume, low-cost production, Toyota found a way to maintain quality while significantly lowering manufacturing costs. This collaboration made an affordable electric vehicle a reality. 2. Lithium iron phosphate, LFP, battery technology. Traditional lithium-ion batteries are expensive due to costly materials like cobalt. Instead, Toyota opted for lithium iron phosphate LFP batteries, which are not only cheaper, but also more durable and require less maintenance. This move alone drastically reduced production costs without compromising performance or safety. 3. Toyota's global manufacturing scale. No automaker does mass production better than Toyota. Decades of refining supply chains, streamlining assembly processes, and cutting unnecessary costs gave Toyota the edge in applying its legendary cost-cutting methods to EVs. The result? A $13,000 electric SUV that disrupts the market. But here's the real shocker. Toyota didn't just make it cheap, they made it competitive. This isn't a stripped-down, bare-bones EV built just to hit a price point. It delivers performance, features, and technology that rival much more expensive models. For $13,000, you'd expect a tiny city car with minimal features. Instead, Toyota delivered a full-size SUV comparable in size to the RAV4, with the space, practicality, and capability that buyers expect. This is why the industry is in shock. Toyota just redefined what affordable EVs can be. Inside Toyota's $13,000 EV, premium tech at a budget price. Toyota didn't just make an affordable EV, they packed it with features that rival much more expensive models. At the center of the dashboard is a massive 14-inch touchscreen, a high-tech interface typically found in vehicles costing over $50,000. The system is smooth, intuitive, and loaded with advanced infotainment options. Right behind the steering wheel, an 8-inch digital driver display keeps essential driving information easily visible at all times. But the surprises don't stop there. Toyota included advanced driver assistance features that are rare in budget-friendly cars. Adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, and blind spot monitoring all come standard. These aren't watered-down safety features. This is cutting-edge technology that competes with the best electric vehicles on the market. Even the interior design defies expectations. Instead of cheap plastics and a bare-bones layout, Toyota created a premium-feeling cabin, wireless charging, rear air vents, multiple USB ports, and a foldable armrest all add to the comfort. And for an extra touch of luxury, Toyota included 32-color ambient lighting, a feature usually reserved for high-end models. This isn't just about making an affordable car, it's about making a car people actually want to buy. And while the $13,000 price tag is shocking, what's even more surprising is Toyota's strategy behind it. Toyota's master plan. Why sell at a loss? Selling a car at a loss might seem like a mistake, unless you're playing the long game. Toyota isn't focused on short-term profits. They have a much bigger goal: to dominate the electric vehicle market. Toyota's $13,000 EV, a direct challenge to Tesla. Toyota isn't just launching a new electric vehicle, they're reshaping the entire industry. By pricing their EV at just $13,000, Toyota is making an aggressive move to steal customers from Tesla, BYD, and every other major EV manufacturer. This isn't just about one model, it's about accelerating global EV adoption. For years, the biggest obstacle to mass EV adoption has been high prices. Toyota just eliminated that barrier, making electric vehicles a realistic option for millions of buyers. But this move isn't just about affordability, it's about long-term strategy. Toyota's hidden strategy: winning the long game. While Toyota may be losing money on the initial sale, they're playing a much bigger game, one that focuses on future monetization. Their goal isn't just to sell cars, but to create ongoing revenue streams through connected car services, over-the-air software updates, subscription-based features and upgrades. This is the same strategy companies like Amazon have used: sell products at a loss, dominate the market, then profit through services. And now, Toyota is forcing Tesla into a battle it cannot afford to lose. Tesla's worst nightmare just became reality. For years, Tesla dominated the EV market, setting the trends and dictating the industry's future. But now, that dominance is under attack. Toyota's $13,000 electric SUV costs less than one-third of a Tesla Model Y. That's not just competition, it's a direct attack on Tesla's pricing model. Tesla has built its entire business around premium branding and high-tech innovation. That strategy worked when EV options were limited. But now, Toyota has shattered the illusion that an affordable EV must come with compromises. This new SUV offers great range, advanced features, and modern technology, all at an unbeatable price. The impossible choice Tesla must make. Toyota just backed Tesla into a no-win situation. If Tesla lowers prices, it risks crushing its already tight profit margins. Unlike Toyota, Tesla has higher production costs and lacks the same economies of scale. If Tesla keeps prices high, it will lose customers to Toyota, as more buyers opt for a budget-friendly EV with similar features. This is the fight Tesla never expected, and now the industry is watching to see how they respond. Toyota has made its move, and the future of EVs may never be the same again. Tesla's greatest strength is now its biggest weakness. For years, Tesla built its brand around innovation, luxury, and high performance, allowing it to command premium prices. But now, that strategy is backfiring. Toyota is proving that EVs don't have to be expensive to be great. Many consumers don't need insane acceleration or cutting-edge tech. They just want an affordable, reliable electric vehicle. Toyota's low-cost EV is shifting the conversation from exclusivity to accessibility, leaving Tesla struggling to adapt. Tesla's charging advantage is disappearing. Tesla's supercharger network was once its biggest edge, offering the best fast charging experience. But that advantage is fading. Universal charging standards are now widespread. Other automakers, including Toyota, are partnering with third-party networks that are rapidly expanding. Within a few years, Tesla's exclusive network may no longer be a major selling point, leveling the playing field for competitors. Tesla's biggest infrastructure weakness. Another major disadvantage: Tesla lacks a traditional dealership network. Tesla's direct-to-consumer model worked well to cut out dealer markups, but Toyota's massive global dealership presence gives it an undeniable edge. Customers trust Toyota's long-established service and repair network. Toyota dealerships offer personalized customer support that Tesla simply cannot match. For many buyers, this could be the deciding factor when choosing between Toyota and Tesla. The EV price war has officially begun. Tesla is now being forced into a battle it never wanted. For years, it positioned itself as a premium EV brand, focusing on high performance, advanced technology, strong brand loyalty. But Toyota's shockingly affordable electric SUV is changing the game. This isn't just about tech or range anymore. It's a fight over price, and Tesla is at a massive disadvantage. Consumers now know an EV doesn't have to cost as much as a Tesla. That means Volkswagen, General Motors, and Ford will have to rethink their pricing strategies to stay competitive. Tesla's profit dilemma. If Tesla lowers prices to compete, it risks wiping out its profit margins. Tesla has historically had one of the highest profits per vehicle in the industry, but only because of premium pricing. Unlike Toyota, which has massive financial resources and diverse revenue streams, Tesla doesn't have the same financial cushion. This puts Tesla in a dangerous position as it faces competition from all sides. The EV war has begun, and Tesla is no longer the undisputed leader. Tesla's biggest threat isn't just Toyota, it's BYD. There's another major player in this fight, BYD. The Chinese automaker has already overtaken Tesla in total EV sales and is expanding at an unprecedented rate. Now with Toyota and BYD forming a powerful force, Tesla is facing a multi-front war like never before. Tesla is no longer the undisputed leader in electric vehicles. It's one of many, fighting for dominance in an industry evolving faster than ever. The era of Tesla being untouchable is over, and the real battle is just beginning. Can Tesla survive? Tesla's future depends on how it navigates this crisis. It has three possible paths forward, but none are easy. Cut prices. Tesla could attempt to match Toyota's aggressive pricing, but this comes with a huge risk. Tesla's business model relies on high margins, and slashing prices could erode its financial stability. Introduce a budget model. A lower-cost Tesla has been teased for years, but developing a new model takes time. By the time it arrives, Toyota may already dominate the affordable EV market. Tesla can't afford to wait too long, but rushing could lead to quality and production issues. Double down on luxury. Tesla could embrace its premium branding, focusing on high-end electric vehicles. But with affordable EVs becoming the future, ignoring this trend could trap Tesla in a shrinking niche. Tesla is now fighting for survival. This is Tesla's biggest challenge yet. It's no longer just about making great electric cars, it's about adapting to a market shifting faster than anyone expected. Toyota has just changed the rules of the game. For years, EVs were treated as premium products, sold at high prices to early adopters. But Toyota has shattered that model, proving that EVs aren't just for the wealthy, they're for everyone. Tesla is now in a battle it never wanted to fight. The choices it makes today will determine whether it remains a dominant force or fades into the background as new leaders take over. The EV revolution is here. Can traditional automakers keep up? The shift to electric vehicles, EVs, is happening faster than anyone expected. Companies like Volkswagen, Ford, General Motors, and Honda built their EV strategies around a gradual transition, assuming premium electric models would lead before more affordable options arrived. But Toyota has just thrown a wrench into that plan. Volkswagen, once seen as a leader in affordable EVs, now faces unexpected pressure. Its budget-friendly electric hatchbacks, once competitive, suddenly seem overpriced. Ford, which has focused on electric trucks and performance EVs, must now reconsider whether its strategy aligns with shifting consumer expectations. General Motors, in the middle of electrifying its lineup, may find its mid-range pricing strategy outdated before it even gains traction. Honda, already lagging in EV adoption, now has no choice but to accelerate its plans, or risk falling even further behind. But it's not just automakers that must adapt. Governments worldwide designed EV incentives under the assumption that electric cars would remain expensive. Subsidies, tax breaks, and financial incentives were all meant to help bridge the cost gap between EVs and gasoline-powered vehicles. But now, with EVs becoming cheaper than their gas-powered counterparts, those policies may need an overhaul. Instead of direct subsidies, we may see a shift toward investments in charging infrastructure, battery production, and grid improvements. Toyota's move has redefined the EV market, forcing every automaker to rethink pricing strategies. Those who fail to adapt quickly risk being left behind. The dominance of gasoline-powered cars is now under direct threat. The end of gasoline cars is closer than you think. For decades, the strongest argument in favor of gasoline cars was cost. Consumers acknowledged that EVs were quieter, better for the environment, and required less maintenance, but they were simply too expensive. That argument is now gone. Toyota's $13,000 EV has shattered the price barrier, eliminating the last major advantage gasoline-powered cars had. This shift isn't just a prediction, it's happening in real time. When an electric vehicle costs less to buy, maintain, and operate than a gas-powered alternative, the transition becomes unstoppable. This change won't just affect individual car buyers. Fleet owners, taxi companies, delivery services, and corporate vehicle operators will have even more incentive to switch to EVs. Ride-sharing companies like Uber and Lyft may accelerate their electrification plans, while businesses with large vehicle fleets, rental agencies, logistics firms, and postal services will no longer have an excuse to delay adoption. The ripple effect will be massive. Gas stations, auto parts suppliers, and repair shops dependent on internal combustion engines must rethink their futures. Governments that once planned for a slow phase-out of gasoline vehicles may find themselves needing to update their policies sooner than expected. Cities preparing for a gradual transition may have to adjust infrastructure plans at a much faster pace. The era of gasoline-powered cars isn't just fading, it's being pushed out at an unprecedented speed. But before celebrating their downfall, one critical challenge remains: infrastructure. Because even if EVs are affordable, they still need a place to charge. The charging infrastructure must keep up. A cheap electric vehicle is only as good as the charging network that supports it. Toyota's move has made EVs more accessible than ever, but mass adoption depends on more than just price. The biggest obstacle now is infrastructure. With electric vehicle sales surging, both public and private sectors must step up to expand charging stations and improve charging speeds. Governments that once hesitated to invest heavily in EV infrastructure may now have no choice but to accelerate development. Roads filled with gas stations must now become roads filled with charging hubs. But it's not just about building more chargers, it's about making charging more convenient. Home charging must become faster and more accessible, especially for those without private garages. Workplace charging stations need to become the norm, allowing commuters to top up while at the office. High-speed charging along highways and rest stops must match the convenience of filling up a gas tank. Businesses will also play a crucial role. Hotels, shopping centers, and major retail chains have already begun installing chargers, but they will need to scale up dramatically to keep pace with demand. Companies that invest in charging infrastructure early will gain a massive advantage as EV adoption accelerates. Toyota's move has effectively set off a race, not just among automakers, but across the energy and infrastructure sectors. The world is shifting toward an electric future, and the charging network must evolve just as quickly. If it does, a future where charging an EV is as fast and seamless as filling up a gas car is within reach. Should you buy this $13,000 electric vehicle now? With the EV market changing so rapidly, is now the right time to buy an electric vehicle? The answer depends on your needs, driving habits, and long-term expectations. For city drivers, this new budget-friendly EV could be a game-changer. A low purchase price, minimal maintenance costs, and easy access to charging at home or work make it an ideal choice for urban commuters. However, for those who frequently take long road trips, charging infrastructure may still be a concern. While the charging network is expanding, it hasn't yet reached the reliability of gasoline stations, meaning long-distance travelers will need to plan ahead. Another factor to consider is the used car market. As more consumers transition to EVs, the resale value of gasoline-powered cars may begin to decline rapidly. If you own a gas-powered vehicle and are thinking about selling or trading it in, now might be the right time before depreciation accelerates. Ultimately, the shift to EVs is no longer a question of if, but when. Toyota's move has ensured that electric cars are no longer just for early adopters, they are now mainstream. As prices continue to drop and infrastructure improves, the transition to electric vehicles will only accelerate. So, should you buy an EV today? That depends on your situation, but one thing is clear. The days of assuming EVs are too expensive are officially over. But what do you think? Let us know in the comments.